Today's collectible spot, we're having a look at the new NECA Scalers Predator Jungle Hunter. From the new line of Scalers, coming to us from the folks over at NECA Toys. This is recommended for ages 8 and up, and this will allow you to hang the classic Predator off of wires, such as audio wires and PC wires. Anything that really is of the same size. You wouldn't be able to really do it with large, like HDMI cables, for example. But anything that's of a narrow wire, you'd be able to clamp these Scalers onto. So far, we've already had a look at the Freddy and the Jason, and I have enjoyed certainly both of them. On the back of the card, the back of the clamshell here, it says Scalers are collectible minifigures for your cords and cables, featuring iconic characters from movies, video games, TV, and comic books. These adorable minis grip headphone cords, device cables, and more, and feature an amazing level of detail. At only 2 inches tall, there's room for a bunch on any cord. Collect your favorites and take them everywhere. Be sure to also head over to www.necaonline.com. You can check out the other Scalers that they're producing, and certainly the other figures and other movie property pieces that they're producing as well. What I am going to do is take a break, get this opened up, and when we come back, we are going to get a better look at the NECA Scalers Predator Jungle Hunter. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Like the other Scalers, the classic Predator comes with a faux cable to show you how the character can clip onto your existing cables. However, we can slide this out. This one is really a smaller, thinner wire, so it's very easy to take them out. And for example, as we've done with the other videos, I'm going to just reach off camera. I got myself just an audio cable, just something so I can show you guys how to plug. Not really so much plug, but how to clip them into place. There's my audio cable. Get it all together. It's all wound up here. The audio cable is a little thinner. I guess by default this would probably be a standard thick wire. And again, like larger cables, because of the clearance on the fingers, they won't likely be able to clip onto them. However, though, it's not to say really that, especially with like the Predator, there is a big enough gap between his legs that you could probably, even if you had a bigger cable, just not necessarily have the Predator hanging onto it. Because if you had a thicker cable, the narrowness, or I guess the area in between his arms, probably would be enough clearance to hold a bigger cable as well. So that's always something that you could possibly try. But you're going to take your cable, and going back to this gap section in between his legs, just going to slide the cable through, just like so. And just move up the cable for how much clearance you want. And because his hands are all rubbery, makes them very pliable. In fact, you can see Spot opening the hands very easily. And just take your cable, feed it in between the hands, or on the inside of the hands. Take the other hand of the Predator, just like so. Sometimes you kind of have to just pry, there we go, just have to pry them open, and you have the Predator on your cable. In this case, my audio cable for my phone. They're not, again, super heavy. They will add some weight to the cable, but not considerably. They're not like a metal piece or anything like that. And again, if you have his friends, like Freddy Krueger or, again, Jason Voorhees, you could clip several of them on your wires. The question would only certainly be which wire you would want to put it on. I would love to really put this on my work desk, you know, where I have several wires, as most people tend to have with their PCs. I have several wires coming from my PC at my office. I would love to put one of these on, but you know, I wouldn't want anything happening to them because they are really cool. Just taking the wire, just taking the Scaler off here. Design-wise, he really is neat. As a stylized version of Predator goes, he's really, really cute. He's still got his plasma caster back-mounted cannon, a little smaller. Of course, he's still got his dreads, and he's got his Predator helmet off or on. if we would ever get one without a helmet, would be also a really cool touch as well. And going to the idea that you could group several of them on cables, the same way that Spot did a Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees, because they are producing a xenomorph scaler, which we will be looking at in a minute. You could have, you know, themed scalers. You know, you could put your Predator, you could put your Alien together, and have the two of them looking as if they're going to battle it out, or again, the buddy cop movies where they're scaling along a rope. No articulation, they're just stacks and pieces. But because they are rubbery in the arms, there's a lot of clearance with them. And I would say some scalers, perhaps the Predator versus, say, well, I guess even the Freddy Krueger is about the same as well, where you could, a much wider cable, the more I look at it, the more wider cables you could probably still fit on there as well. They just wouldn't likely clip into the hands. They would likely just slide in between the arms. These are now currently available, and certainly if you are a fan of even things like a fan of Predators, if you want to find a way to just deck up your desk, maybe you've already got a Predator figure sitting on your desk, and you want to find some other things that you can add Predator-esque, why not get a scaler? You just have it sitting on a wire, answering your phone, and Predator sitting over there. Somebody could say, you see that? What? Up there in them trees. No, we don't have any trees. I have a plant. Yeah, up there in that plant. And then all of a sudden he's gone. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. But these are really neat. I like these quite a bit. Today's collectible spots, we were having a look at the NECA Scalers, the Predator figure, or Predator scaler. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have a look at the other scalers that make up this series. Thanks for watching as you always do, and I'll see you guys next time.